Yo, what's going on guys, it's Smart Lifestyle and welcome back to the channel. Now in today's video we are going to be going over 5 more places to go off-roading in GTA 5. Now I already have a part 1 to this video. I had 5 off-roading places in GTA 5, so if you guys haven't checked that out, check the link down in the description. Now to be honest, I'm just going to be straightforward with you guys. The first video is definitely better than this one, but you guys were begging me to make part 2, so I'm going to go ahead and do it for you guys. Now I'm not saying that any of these are bad, but I gotta say that the first video definitely had my favorite spots. Now these are ones that I haven't been to recently in this video, but who knows, you might not know some of these in this video, so you might want to go check them out. So with that said guys, let's go ahead and jump in to number 1. So starting us off with number 1 here is over here by the dam. Now the reason I'm doing this one is because I had a couple comments on my top 5 off-road vehicles in GTA 5 a couple weeks ago of where this location is. So it's right here on the map. As you guys can see, it's actually really cool. You can kind of crawl through the water. There's multiple places around here. You can kind of go along the rocks here, along the sand, or whatever you want to call this, and at the very end there is a nice steep hill that you have to get up. Now obviously I'm not using the best off-road vehicle, but I just found this one on the street and I decided why not, let's try it out. But yeah, overall a pretty cool location to go off-roading. Now I'm sure a lot of you know exactly where this is, but for those people that do not, here it is, so go check it out. Now moving on into number 2 is over here near this little factory. I forgot what it is, I'm not sure what kind of factory it actually is, but there's this nice path that goes all the way up the mountain here, and I don't know if it's just on single player or multiplayer as well, but there actually are some hikers along this trail, so you got to watch out for them. Kind of a small trail, but there is some tricky areas in it, but it actually is pretty far, and you can kind of just climb the peaks of all these mountains, so it's really cool. Nice views, obviously great for cinematic pictures, and like I said, you could just continue this trail onto the next mountain. Now you might kind of have to make your own trail at some areas, but the majority of the time there is a tiny path that you could kind of follow with your car. So overall a really cool off-roading area, and definitely one that some of you guys probably do not know about. Now moving on to number 3 here is right here at this little 3-way stop kind of thing. So what you do is basically go down into this little ditch right here, and you could kind of just drive it along. You could try to, go up on the mountain a little bit, but it's actually really cool because on the side up here is actually some little rocks that you could kind of rock crawl on. Now obviously this truck isn't the best, but some of the more lifted trucks can definitely handle this a little bit better than this one. But it's really cool, definitely a really nice place to go rock crawling. And you could honestly just follow this whole entire little trench all the way up. You could also drive it down, and there's some really cool little areas you could rock crawl, like I said. So definitely a really cool off-roading spot. But with that said, let's go ahead and move on into number 4. Now moving on into number 4 here, we got a little stream. So I usually start off here at the bridge. You could actually follow it up or down the stream. I usually go down because it actually leads to kind of where our 5th location is, so you could kind of follow it. There's not too many obstacles, but you could kind of get your tires in the water. It's kind of cool. You go under some of these little bridges, and you could just really enjoy the scenery of GTA 5. So like I said, you could basically just follow this path down. Not too many obstacles, not very challenging at all, but it is a nice little path. It actually leads you out into this giant river. So now moving on into the 5th and final one here is right here. Like I said, it's kind of where the other path kind of dumps you out, and then you could keep crawling along this river. But it is a separate one because, like I said, if you really want to, you could go up the little stream on the 4th one. Now this one you could go either directions. What I really like about this one though is there are tons of obstacles on the side, and I mean in some areas you could even drive straight through the water, like where the rapids are. Just be careful because, sometimes your car will sink. It's definitely a really cool place and tons of different areas you could crawl. So that is basically it for this video, guys. I know I say this a lot of times, but I haven't uploaded for quite some time, and I was trying to get back on the grind, and I'm finally back at it. But with all this crazy stuff going on in the world, I kind of had to take a little bit of a break. But definitely keep your eyes out for more videos, guys. But with that said, I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out.